The religion I chose was Unitarian Universalism. Going into this project, I knew very little about this church. The only thing I really knew was the things that I learned from their website. What is Unitarian Universalism? Unitarian Universalism is a religion that accepts all. Instead of asking, what do you believe, this religion asks, how do you believe? Do you live your life according to your beliefs? This church is made up of all different religions, so there can be anywhere between a Catholic to a Buddhist. These are the 7 different principles that they follow. I attended the Unitarian Universalism Fellowship of Mankato. The church was founded in 1950. They have 135 members, and services were held at 10:30 every Sunday. I had 2 experiences. My first experience was at the church. I went to 3 different church services. Each service had a different theme because it was led by a different person. Although there were a few things that remained the same, such as the bell chime, welcome announcements, chalice lighting, milestone moments, and meditation. Milestone moments was my favorite part of every service. It was a time where the church became a community. Different members of the congregation would come up to the microphone and tell the church about something that was happening in their lives. At the first church service that I attended, there was a little boy who came up to the mic and told the entire church that his birthday was on Tuesday and that he was turning 7. A couple people later, a woman came up to the mic to ask for support for her daughter because she had just been diagnosed with cancer. There was no topic off limits. This created a community within the church, and that was the best part about the experience. No matter what the milestone, it was all accepted. The other experience I had, I went to a covenant meeting. A covenant meeting is what I would compare to as a Bible study. A sheet of paper was handed out to each member at the beginning of the meeting with 3 different readings and then reflection questions. And after the group had read the readings, there was given about 15 minutes to reflect on the readings and to answer the reflection questions. I chose a quote to reflect on. I chose the quote, "Suddenly I realized that if I step out of my body, I would break into blossom." I related this quote to this project. This quote is about diversity. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and experience something new so you can learn and grow. I conducted 2 different interviews, one from a member that has been there for a very long time and one from a member that is fairly new. My first interview, she originated from the religion Lutheran. When I asked her what made her want to change in becoming Unitarian, she said, "When I was studying in college and grad school, I discovered a number of my own beliefs." When I asked her how she found out about this church, she said that her friends and relatives told her that her beliefs sounded more Unitarian, so she decided to check it out. When I asked her, has this experience changed her life in any way? She said, "Being a Unitarian Universalism has affected every aspect of my life. I was a Unitarian but didn't even know it. So there is no convergent experience. But I was grateful to know that there was such a religion, that others identified with the same values." When I asked her what she enjoyed about being Unitarian, she said, "I really enjoyed being a part of a church where people are honest about their convictions and doubts, where they're always journeying questioning, and growing spiritually. And she's been a member for 40 years. Something that stood out to me in this interview is when he said that she was grateful that others identified with the same beliefs, that she felt such a relief in finding a belonging with this church. The second interview that I conducted was from the new member. She was a United Methodist for 69 years. When I asked her what wanted to make her change in becoming a Unitarian, she said, "My new husband and I just moved to Mankato. We visited several churches, including Buddhist, Methodist, Ecliptic, and the Unitarian Universalist Church. The Unitarian Universalist Church seemed the best fit for our philosophies and our needs for friendliness." She found out about this church by her neighbors because they attended. When I asked her how this experience changed her life, it has, because she has become very involved with the church, because she has become a leader. When I asked what was something that she enjoyed about being Unitarian, she said that she enjoyed the friendliness, the philosophies, the inclusiveness, the team effort in worship, activities, refreshments, fundraisers, and environmentally friendly contributions. Her reasons why she enjoyed this church was the same reasons why I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the friendliness and the philosophies. I thought it was very interesting. There are 3 things that I learned during this experience. I learned that diversity is all around you. This church is the definition of diversity. There can be Catholics to Buddhists in this church. Some of the 7 different principles would work well for a classroom, such as justice, equality, and compassion for human relations. This is something that you want to teach to your kids and students. And then the third thing, and last, was the milestone moments. It made this church community and made it stand out.